Hi guys, welcome back. SimUK here. This is SimUK Strategy. We're going to continue where we left off. Rescue HQ. It's all going pretty well. So Don Carlito's Way is the mission that we're working towards now. We're actually making extremely good progress. In the last episode, this vehicle I noticed had smoke bellowing out the front of it. So this is completely unusable right now. I'm not sure how it got so damaged so quickly. Maybe it had an accident whilst it was out on a mission. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, we need to progress. So let's have a look at the applicants here. We've got our first police officer. Now at the moment we've got 4 officers available in the day, 4 in the evening. And if we look at Carlito, the Mafia boss trial, we can see it's on the orange, which means in the day. So we need to have 8 officers available for the day shift. And I think whilst we're here, we'll just grab those 2 fire officers as well, increasing our daily and nightly staff quota. So holding cell, this has changed a bit since the review. It used to have to be connected to an office. It doesn't need that anymore, which is actually really quite good. I'm going to pop that there like so, and then we're going to put a holding cell door. Oh, if I click it properly we will. And let's put it there. So we'll grab the bench, and you have to look at the feet. You see that there's 4 sides that need to be available. So this can go hard up into that corner or this corner. It's going to have to wait. We've got emergencies to deal with. Okay, so we need 1 breathing apparatus, an LF10. Obviously, we've only got 1 at the moment. Not a good situation. Oh, he's tired. Raymond moves on, and so is Mordy and Morton. But luckily, we've been training all of these guys so we can 100% cover that. The police, on the other hand, oh, look at this. We need a high-powered cruiser. We don't have that. We don't have the money for that. Now, I could pay 80 stars out of our current savings and ask for another police force to attend that. We don't need to. Some of these missions are quite interesting, but they do repeat themselves a lot, unfortunately. Hopefully there'll be more over time. But it says, a few overjoyed citizens have taken over a bus, thrown the driver out, and now they are driving it around town, calling it the party bus. We need to put an end to it, even if it truly is in line with the whole holiday spirit. So what we can do is we can say, right, so we need 4 guys for this, and we need 2, technically we could have 1 high-speed police car in order to deal with this, but we don't have that. We don't have that available to us. So what we could do is send out the 2 police cruisers, all of our staff, including the trainee, because we want them to get the experience, and dispatch at 96% likelihood of completing the mission. That in no way means that you're going to complete the mission, but it's a toss-up now. Do we want to maintain 100%? I don't know really. What I do know for sure is we do need to get our rookies trained up in order for the Carlito mission. So I'm going to take a gamble. Of course, if we have any police incidents come in, like this one, which was there and I completely didn't see. So we're going to have to pay somebody else to do that because we don't have any vehicles left or any staff. That's the situation we are in. Let's have a look here. Police officer, hire you. Thank you very much. That's 5 officers now. Things are progressing quite fast. Right, let's get back to the holding cell. Let's get this built and done. So, as I was saying, you look at the feet. It tells you which way round the thing can go. And that's quite a small holding cell from what I usually build. But you can get three criminals per bench, so that's 18 I can get in there, which is quite a bit. So when you bring the criminal in, they'll come and sit in this room. That'll be dealt with by this desk. That'll create paperwork. Paperwork goes to the desk creates a case, and the case progresses into something more significant. Now, we need 500 reputation points to unlock SWAT. If I come in here and open up stuff that we can't currently see, go to utility, scroll down, you can see here's the armory, the SWAT store. That is absolutely essential. I'm pretty sure there was a an armory room available when I did the review, but I played it twice today and I can't seem to find it, so I'm not sure if I imagined it or whether that's changed. I honestly couldn't tell you. We'll just get these vehicles repaired. This one is back up and running again. That's good. That means we're fully functional. Two things we need to do. We need to buy... what do we do first? I'm going to do the swap first, because the swap is most expensive. Let's go utility room, unlock the swap for 500 points. You can see we're right down to, what, 67 we got left? That's fine. Because as we progress, we will be able to unlock the police armoured vehicle, which is it this one? Police van. There, for 250 stars. So we're just going to have to wait for that. So I'm going to come back up here and we're going to basically process missions until we get to the point where we can afford. That's 7 officers we have now. Okay, let's just speed things up. Let things tick over. Now, one thing I've got to tell you about equipment, and this applies to all equipment, and just because you have it, oh my god, look at this, 3 police incidents at the same time. Pretty sure, no, we can't deal with it. We don't have, we do have SWAT gear. Or maybe we can deal with it. We can deal with it. Oh, cool. And that's going to get us 60 points. Okay. Done. What's this one? So that's just 2 coppers in a car. That's two coppers in a car. But we've only got 1 car. So we can only do 1, and then we'll have to pay 20 stars to somebody to do that one to maintain our 100%. There's no other way I could have dealt with that at this moment in time. Oh, more applicants. Fire, not interested. Officer, right. So we now have 8 police officers. There's 12 there. Which still confuses me. I'm sure we don't have 12. We start with 4 and I've just hired 4. That should be 8. I must be getting confused somewhere. Anyway, I digress. A lot of those officers are rookies, so they need to train. So we need to expand. So we've got training facilities here for the fire department, but we're going to need to have more training facilities for the police so that they can train up as well. Now, this is what I was trying to tell you a minute ago, but I failed to do it. So luckily, it's broken and reminded me and brought me back to my point. Equipment maintenance. Equipment may break after use in an emergency. Broken down equipment needs maintenance. Generally, you can activate its workstation to maintain it. Some items, like canine units, do require other items, like medicine, in order to be restored. So we sent the SWAT gear out on a mission just now, and it's broken. So what we have to do is we have to come to the SWAT desk, and we have to click this middle button. Now, one of the coppers will come here, and they'll stand at the desk, and you'll see that the bar will go all the way around. When it reaches the top, it will be 100%. Now, when I did this earlier, I was within hours of doing this mission. Emergency. You're going to have to gamble it. We're within hours of this mission. Now, I've just sent all of our coppers out, so nobody can actually fix this at the moment, but that's just tough, isn't it? So we've only got 4 members of staff, which is 8. 4 and 4 is 8. Oh, it's night time. That's why. Okay. Ignore me. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, we did do it. We managed to complete the mission, but this game can throw you curveballs at any time, pretty much. SWAT gear is damaged again. Or is it still damaged? I think it's still damaged. So this nice police lady is going to come in here, and you'll see it's progressing. And when she's finished doing that, it'll be fixed. I could technically, I suppose, put a second SWAT gear in there. See if it fits. Utility, armory. Yeah. Why not? Why not? That saves us having that annoyance again. We're getting pretty close to the Mafia trial. I'm not sure if we're going to get to it in this episode or not. But I am going to unlock the police training, which you can see down here. Complete setup police station. Requirements met. Click to unlock. Doesn't cost us anything to unlock those. I'm going to convert this space. Apologies. This space into the police training area. We'll put a door in. And it's quite cool. This bit here is door kicking training. Trying to think where the best place to put it is. 'Cause I want to fit everything in. Can I get 2 in there? I think no. Okay, well I want it to look nice as well as be functional, so it's going to be that over there. So this is the police training area. This is where they kick doors in. You see this gentleman here is going to demonstrate for us. Hiya, 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 and then he'll elbow his way through. And that's how you do it in the police force. That's how they train real policemen, I believe. Okay, so coming up here, applicants, what have we got? Copper, daytime. We're going to hire an extra one so that we have 9 applicants, just because I don't want somebody to be injured or tired or whatever and we can't deal with it. How are we doing here? We need 2 coppers and a police cruiser. And let's send out one of the rookies so that they get experience and then they also become police officers. Because we do need 8 fully qualified, not rookie police officers in order to complete this mission properly. So that's my target. That's what I'm aiming for right now. Repair this vehicle. And also, let me think. I need some water, I'm sorry. Been doing this for 6 hours, 7 hours now maybe. My throat is getting a bit dry. Okay. All sorts of bells and whistles and stuff going off all over the place. That vehicle's fixed. That is good. That emergency has been completed. We got a new emergency coming in here. 8 fire officers. My goodness me. So we'll send those in, and we don't need an LF10, but obviously we need a vehicle that's got enough seats for them to get in. Now, the foam fire extinguisher we haven't unlocked yet. It's like 200 points, but I can't use my points to unlock that because I need to use it to buy the armoured vehicle, the armoured van, which we can do right now actually. So I'm just going to have to send what we've got and hit dispatch. We could ask for help, but I need the stars. So this is the game. This is the balance of the game, as it were. So let's go to garage and let's unlock. Oh, is it more? Don't tell me it's more. How much is it then? More than 250? No, it's 250. Silly game. Right, and pop that in there. So we now have a police van. Fantastic. We've got the SWAT gear. We are literally ready for Don Carlito, his mission. And we're going to get 10. Okay, so we've got 10 police officers now. We'll do the same with the fire, actually. Obviously, the more people you have, the more wages you have to pay out, the more money you need to bring in. So you have to make sure that you're successful. And if you spend XP points and send it out to somebody else, well, I almost didn't react to that one, then you need to make sure that you have... you won't get any money for that. So you need to make sure you have some way of completing missions. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to be in a right state. Do we have the relaxation area yet? Not yet. Not yet. We must be getting that soon, though, I would have thought. Relaxation area is like tellies, couches. That's about it, really. I don't think there's much else. Have a little look. Let's have a look. See here. What can you have in the relaxation area? Yeah, so you can have a sofa, you can have a sofa, or you can have a sofa. That's not true, actually, because I think this 3-seater sofa actually comes with an enormous 1980s style telly. Okay, we got some stuff going on. Don't have any foam extinguishers, can't afford to hire them. We're just going to have to go maximum 96% chance of completion. What do we got here? 2 officers and a police cruiser. You can see the police van is available now. 4 officers. We haven't got enough. That's a 60% gamble. I'm going to take it. We've got a 100% success rate. I just have to be a bit lucky on that one. And we'll see how we get on. But that's how quickly stuff can come in. It could be nothing at all and then bloody loads all at the same time. You need to make sure everything's ready, prepared, and in a good state of repair in order to go and deal with it effectively. So how are we doing here? We're like 14 minutes into the episode. I don't think we're quite going to make it to the mission. So what can I do? What can I do whilst we're sat here waiting for that to complete? I'll speed things up. One thing I can do. Shift change. Bit of XP coming in. Fortunately, we didn't fail anything, yeah? That's 3. Are we going to do all 4? Man, bloomin'-tastic. That really is good news. Right, now we got 2 police incidents. So, one thing to note here is how long it's going to take to complete an emergency. Obviously here we have the Mafia boss trial. It's not that easy to tell how long there is between gaps. I'm guessing this is 12 hours, but I'm not 100% sure. So you need to make sure that you don't send out, for example, the police van when you need it. And when you've got multiple missions coming in, it's always a good idea to make sure that you... Oh look, this is the Berlin map. It's always a good idea to make sure that you have sort of taken into account. So this is 6 hours to complete this one, and this is only 3 hours. So flick between the two, they're pretty much the same. This is a hemp paraphernalia shop that's been reportedly selling the actual product without a license. We need to catch them in the act, so we need to set up a sting operation. And this one is someone's broke into a renowned video store and made away with some masterpiece 90s TV show collections. We need to drag the local flea markets and follow the trail to arrest the perpetrator. So there you go. So we can deal with both of these using our police cruisers. And both the staff and the vehicles, we don't really need the vehicles, but we need the staff to be back in time for the Don Carlito mission. So just, you have to really think ahead when you're playing this game as well. How are we doing? I think we're doing pretty well. I think we've got all the staff we need. I don't think we're short on anything. So it's looking pretty good at this point in time. Is there... What I'd love to do is expand the utility room. I'm just wondering now whether I should have moved this up here and turned this into the utility room, you know, expanded it so there was more utility room space. I may end up doing that. That seems like a good idea. This looks totally different to the design that I had earlier, by the way. And I'm not saying it works any better or any worse than what I did earlier, but there are many ways that you can complete these missions, so you don't in any way copy what I'm doing. Do your own thing.
The soccer championship will start in a few days. Beware of violence in the streets as fans meet after the matches.
So the thing to note here is that is in the daytime. So when you are deciding how many police officers you have in the day and how many you have in the evening, when you've got an event on like that, it's a good idea to have extra police officers in the day just so that you can accommodate the number of call-outs that you're going to get. Just to make you all aware of that point. And that's a success. 100% so far. We are doing very well. Now, I would like to get more utility stuff in here, but this utility room is absolutely chocker. I do feel like I need to move all this stuff around. So let's do that. We've got a couple of minutes left of this episode. I'm going to spend it kind of just improving the area. So let's go with the bathroom. I think 3 wide should do it. We're going to grab a door and we'll put the door, let's put the door down here so it stays symmetrical. Now, grabbing stuff isn't always perfectly easy. Seems to have gone well this time. I think what we're going to do is put the toilets... We'll leave a little gap so that it looks nice. I was waiting for this lady to finish on the loo before I nicked the toilet. Good job I did. And yes. Oh, that's a shower. Okay, so we'll pop the showers at the end when this lady's finished. You notice she's still got her clothes on while she's in the shower. I'm guessing that's a bug and hopefully something that will be fixed in the future. Okay, we'll move this in here. Now I did mention the feet, and I've probably covered this already, but like I say, I've been doing this multiple times today, so I've lost track of my thought pattern quite considerably. You can also ask your employees to stay on and do a bit of overtime as well, but I didn't think to mention that quick enough. What are we doing here? Utility room. So we're just going to change that, and that's expanded the utility room. So now we've got loads of space to work with. We've still got the toilet over here. Honestly, the building mechanics in this game are brilliant. They're so smooth. There's no effort in doing any of this stuff. It's so good. So well done. So yes, although I said I mentioned the feet, you can have 2 feet in the same square, possibly even 4 feet in the... No, that wouldn't work because they wouldn't be able to get access. But you can have 2 feet in the same square, so they can be sort of facing opposite ways of each other. So just to make that clear that that is a possibility, an option. I could probably put more toilets and stuff in here, or more showers, whatever they need, I suppose, at the end of the day. We'll wait for them to tell us what they want most. Now, XP points at the end of a quarter. If you've got 600 stars, it will increase your limit. So you can have, I think the next limit from this is 1200. So if I have 600 star at the end of the month, it will increase it to 1200. But if I've got 600 stars and I earn another 10 stars, I won't get them, because that is your cap. You cannot go over 600. Right, I think that's pretty much everything. My voice is starting to go hoarse. It's starting to burn when I speak. So I'm going to wrap this episode up, go and have some water, maybe a cup of tea. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, goodbye.